Hi, good morning everyone. I'm JP Tong and I'm now at Kechara Forest Retreat in Malaysia. Welcome to day 48 of Mindful Morning Meditation. How is everyone doing this morning? As we wait for everyone to tune in, let's do a bit of stretching. As we stretch, take deep breaths in and out. Okay, change hands. Okay, neck, left and right. Just stretch a little bit so that we're totally relaxed. Okay, and then stretch your back. That was a nice crack there, if you heard it. Okay, so good. Okay, let's see who is here this morning. Hi, Cochran and Emily, Glenn, Corinne, Pastor Honey, hi Nancy, Dr. Han, good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Since we're waiting for others to tune in, please do a bit of stretching and make yourself comfortable. Sit if you're on the floors, please sit on a cushion at the edge and sit on the edge of the cushion. If you're on a sofa or a chair, please sit at the edge. Yeah. Hi, good morning, Pastor Antoinette. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hi, Yiling. Hello. Hi, Andrew. Oh, I think Pastor Gina may be moderating from afar. Yeah, today I have Karen here on the camera to help me. Yeah, because Pastor Gina is busy, but I think she's moderating from her room, I think. Yes. Hi, Calvin. Good morning. Okay, so I have already done my stretching. So if you've just tuned in, do a bit of stretching so that you don't get pins and needles, especially on your at your limb, your lower limbs. Okay, and stretch your neck a little bit. I have a bit of a stiff neck today, but it should be okay. I hope everyone had a good rest. I had a good rest. I slept before 12, and it feels good because I usually sleep after 12, like around 1-ish. But it feels good to sleep early. Hi, Sharon. Okay, I think that's pretty much everyone. Okay, so let's do our 9-round breathing meditation. Excuse me. All right, so please sit at the edge of your cushion or the edge of your sofa or chair. All right, and again, tilt forwards and backwards until you find the center. And chin down a little bit so that your spine is straight. Okay, remember I always say visualize a thread pulling upwards this way and how you straighten your back as a result. But again, when you straighten your back, make sure that your shoulders are very relaxed. And here we go. So left hand up, thumb down. Wrap your thumb, put your left fist under your right armpit, right hand on your left nostril, and breathe in. Slowly. And breathe out all the way, slowly. Breathe in the white healing light. And breathe out the dark smoke representing all your worries, stress, all the negativities. Breathe it all out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Okay, change hands. Right hand out, thumb down, wrap your thumb, put your fist under your left armpit, left hand on your right nostril, and breathe in. Breathe out all the way. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Both hands on your thighs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Okay, and we are done. Hi Christina, good morning. Hi Jenny, 早晨. Hi King Hoi. Hi Calvin. Okay, so for those of you who just tuned in, we have just finished our 9-round breathing meditation. So we'll get ready for the sound bathing meditation. Excuse me. And again, today we will be doing 20 minutes. So I will keep time. You just have to relax and listen to the sound. And again, visualize the sound of this from a singing bowl entering your heart chakra. Okay? This sound represents love, kindness, and compassion. Only the sound of love, kindness, and compassion are allowed to enter your heart chakra. And then let the vibration permeate throughout your body. And just focus on that, and they'll be good. Whatever thoughts and emotions that may arise, watch them, and then bring your focus back to the sound. This is extremely healing because now we're allowing the vibrations of love, kindness, and compassion enter your heart chakra. And your heart chakra is where we, if you tend to hold on to anger or kind of rage, it's all kept in the heart. Yeah, and all the sorrows and worries, it's all here. So when we allow all these negativities to arise and let it go, you will feel very, very light after this. Yeah, so just go through the process. Again, when the thoughts and emotions arise, let's not analyze it, just watch it and then bring your focus back to the vibrations and then let the vibrations work the way throughout your body. Okay, and that's how we're going to do it. All right, so let's get ready here. Now, again, sit at the edge of the cushion, okay, and find your center. And for this sound bathing meditation, you can either close your eyes, okay, or you can open your eyes halfway, 45-degree angle. But if you find yourself sleeping, falling asleep when you're closing your eyes, just open it a little bit. All right, so the key is to not fall asleep, because this is not a meditation to help you sleep. It is a meditation to, again, help us with our single-pointed meditation and to heal as well. Okay, healing in emotional healing, to let go of whatever emotional baggage that we may have. All right, so here we go. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. We'll do this for 20 minutes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in the white healing light. Fill your body with this white healing light. And when you breathe out, visualize all your worries, your aches and pains, your anxiety, your stress as dark smoke, and breathe it all out. And when you breathe in again, let the healing white light enter your entire body, filling every part of your cells with oxygen, love, kindness, and compassion. You feel very relaxed and very calm. Breathe naturally and slowly. Your entire body is now filled with this white healing light. You feel very light and very relaxed. And I shall hit the singing bowl now. Focus on the sound and let it enter your heart chakra. Let the sound travel throughout your body, filling your body with love, kindness, and compassion. Focus on the sound, watch your thoughts, watch your emotions, and bring your focus back on the sound. Focus on the sound. Watch your thoughts, watch your emotions. Bring your focus back to the sound. Let the vibrations of the sound travel throughout your body, filling your body with love, kindness, and compassion. You are very relaxed and calm. Your mind is very focused and clear. Focus on the sound. Let the sound enter your heart chakra, vibrating throughout your body. This is a sound of love, compassion, and kindness. Watch your thoughts, watch your emotions, and bring your focus back on the sound. Your body is filled with this vibration of love, kindness, and compassion. No more worries, no more stress, no more anxiety, no more anger, no more depression. Only love, kindness, and compassion. You're very relaxed, very calm. And you feel very, very light and peaceful. 3, 2, 1. And we're done. So we just finished the 20-minute sound bathing meditation, and I think some of you joined in the midst of it. Hi Annette, hi Datuk May, hi CK. Hi May, how are you? Hope everything in New York is okay. Hi Terrence. Yeah, so if you have missed the sound bathing meditation after this session, it will be posted on Facebook and you can actually sit through it again. Okay, it was just a 20 minutes. So do share with me your experience of the sound bathing meditation, how you felt, what was it like for you. And I'm going to read for you what I wrote in my gratitude journal again. And of course, it would be great if you can share with me in your entries in your gratitude journal. All right, so do write in the comment section as I am reading this for you. Excuse me. Okay, I wrote that I'm grateful to receive treatment from my TCM doctor yesterday. TCM is traditional Chinese medicine. It's long overdue. Yeah, so that was great. And number 2, I said that I was grateful to have gone grocery shopping in KL for products that I couldn't buy in Bentong. And number 3, I'm grateful to be working on bereavement services that Kechara will soon be providing. Yes, so Kechara will soon be providing bereavement services. The entire package, so they'll be very good, and also one of our many other services that we provide in Kechara. So let's hear from you what you have written in your gratitude journal. For those of you who have not started, let me reiterate, it is actually very, very beneficial for all of us to keep a gratitude journal because it helps us habituate ourselves to look at positive things in our lives, things that we take for granted after a while. And when we keep this gratitude journal, it will also help us increase our level of awareness to realize how much we are blessed with already. Because many people around the world do not have what we have, and we're always looking at other conditions and other situations, and we keep telling ourselves that, oh, we will only be happier if I have this, if my life was like this, if I look a certain way, if I dress a certain way, and so on and so forth. So our happiness will always be determined by fulfilling certain conditions. Yeah, so remember my talk on how we're always not happy as a result. So that's why it's very important to have this gratitude journal so that we learn to be happy now. With all the blessings that we have, there's no reason why we cannot be happy now. So again, taking baby steps to retrain ourselves. So we unlearn what we've learned all these years, and we relearn again. We relearn again how to appreciate the blessings that we are already surrounded. Okay, and as a result, you feel very, very happy, very, very at peace. And if other things come, into your life, well, you cherish it. Yeah, so all those are bonuses, right? So that's why it's very important, and especially during in this pandemic. It's very depressing because everywhere around the world there's all these things happening, and then now with riots because of racism. So it can be very depressing. It can be. So not that we are denial of it, but we do not let it affect us. We let these things motivate us to increase our level of awareness and to understand the phenomena of nature. And as such, we embrace and we do something about it. So with this pandemic, well, definitely we have to change our lifestyle to be more hygienic. For racism, well, it happens because of our fears. Our fears, our insecurities, ultimately our ignorance, ultimately. So do something about it. Let these depressing things motivate us to do something about it, because we can say, oh, this, we can always say, oh, this, oh, that, oh, I feel for you. But what truly matters is, are we going to do something about it? And that is what really counts. All right, so again, do keep a gratitude journal. Okay? Okay, let's see what you've written here so far. La Hing says, today went by so quickly. Yes, because, we, again, baby steps. Because we have been doing this for 2 months plus already. So 20 minutes is going to be like a breeze now, yeah, for most of you who have been with me for the last 2 months plus. And feel relaxed and calm. Thank you, Lai Hing. Wubi, still haven't mastered how to let the sound enter the heart chakra, but felt very calm in the 20 minutes. Went on very fast today. Okay, Wubi, if you are having difficulties visualizing, it's okay. Just with the intention of knowing, just tell yourself, okay, I know that the sound is coming through this chest area. And know that the vibration will vibrate throughout my body. Just the intention of knowing is good enough, because some of us have difficulties visualizing. It's okay. It's all about our intention. Okay, so let me know whether or not that helps, Ubi. Yiman, this time more emotions and past memories triggered. Realize that there are still some incidents that I have not yet fully come to terms. It's okay, Yiman. Again, baby steps. So when we do this when we do this every weekend, and with our sharing, it will help you to dissect all the things that have been bothering you, and again, to realize that all these reactions that we have is a result of our, again, wrong experiences leading to wrong perception. Hence, we choose to react towards that. Yeah, really meditate on that, contemplate on that, and realize that whatever the perceptions, whatever our feelings may be, it arises from wrong experiences and wrong perceptions. Okay, wrong, remember my sharing, the reason why it's wrong is because that's the law of nature. There's a lot of things are beyond our control, and they're very disappointing at times and very chaotic. That's the law of nature. So since we cannot control people and the environment, what we can control is our reaction towards them. So if we embrace the disappointment, we embrace the chaos, because that's part of nature, then there's no reaction towards it. We embrace it, we respect it. We may not like it, but it's okay. Right? Exactly what I say many, many times. Let's say you plan for a picnic outside and then all of a sudden a storm comes. So either we choose to throw a fit and be totally miserable, or just say, okay, well, let's not have a picnic today. Let's have another day and we can dine inside your house. So, see, it's all a matter of choice. So it's actually better to control ourselves than to control people and situations. So that's what I mean by wrong experience, wrong perception. I hope that makes sense. So when all these emotions arise, and when you're ready, take a good look. That's why as we always watch our thoughts and our emotions, we train ourselves to watch it as a third party, like we're watching a movie. Then you be very, very objective. You watch it objectively, and then you see, okay, so this is what's not working for you. Okay, because I automatically latch my emotions to these events, and hence my emotions arise. So, okay, so it doesn't benefit me. Just let it pass. Let it pass and focus on more positive things in my life. And what is the most positive things in my life? Well, let's focus on my intentions. Let's focus on my intentions that I have created for myself so that I'm more effective and I feel more fulfilled as a result. So that's your intention. So again, I've not been talking about intentions for a few weeks already. Again, let me remind you, always set an intention for the day. And whatever the intentions are for the day, it will be aligned to your medium-term intention or your long-term intention, whatever you have set for yourself. But always have an intention of what it is you want to create for that day, so that your entire day will be focused on that particular intention. All right, so if you've missed that episode, do look out for it. I have said that I do a sharing about intentions. Watch that episode, and it will help you tremendously. All right, Iman, and all of you. Christina, today had some pins and needles, haven't had for a while, but the sound meditation feels good. Okay, well, I guess, do a bit of stretching, that helps, and again, adjust the way you sit, because my entire left limb was numb, so I had to keep adjusting myself. Cindy, today somehow the sound vibration is caught in the heart chakra, only not able to vibrate out to the rest of the body. Maybe more distractions, felt the session is shorter. Yes, Cindy, it's okay. Relax. Every time when you feel stuck, relax. Take deep breaths and visualize the white healing light enter your entire body. And when you exhale, visualize dark smoke representing all the anxiety, the stress, the worries, all the negativity. Exhale it all out and relax and relax. And let the vibration just enter and permeate your entire body. Once you do that, your heart chakra will open up. Right now, it's very tight. It feels very, very tight. Okay, as I said I think it was last week, because of all the emotional baggage that you've been holding on, and it's all stuck here in your heart chakra. So allow the vibration to enter and relax. Focus on the sound entering and focus on your heart chakra. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax your heart chakra. The vibrations of love, kindness, and compassion will enter, and you will feel very good. And you will feel bouts of emotions arising as a result. Okay? You can do that again later on today by playing the video again, and see whether or not that helps you. And then share with us in the comment section. All right, Cindy, I hope that helps. Iman, I'm grateful for the following: to have sweet grapes to eat. Sounds good. To have a fairly stable Wi-Fi connection at home. JP's feedback to my shared experience in yesterday's session, and patience is always reiterating the important principles on how the mind works. You're most welcome, Iman. Cindy, I'm grateful that I'm able to pick up meditation after stop for more than a year. Yes. So again, baby steps. So just because we only meditate during the weekends, you can always meditate throughout the week. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, because I know that most of you are back to work, so you may not have the time, but you can do that before you sleep, or during lunch. Yeah, just 5 minutes to ground yourselves. And to have the clarity of the mind. I think that's very important, right? As we're going back to work. Okay, Cochran, yesterday's sound bathing was better somehow. Had to refocus. Noticed that the rhythm compared to yesterday was a little different. Overall, was good and thankful, able to experience this meditation. Yes, I don't have a specific rhythm. I'll just hit it anytime the sound dissipates, and then I'll just hit it again. So there's no rhythm to my hitting. So these are thoughts, Cochran. You see, notice how our thought is trying to put even how I hit the sound into a certain concept. Okay? Our mind will always like to understand situations by putting them in a certain context. In a certain context or concept that you would like to understand. I purposely hit it without any rhythm, so that your mind doesn't anticipate that rhythm. See, that is just how the mind works. It's our attachment to how we usually work, how our mind works. Okay? So notice, so next time when when you feel, hey, there's no rhythm. Hey, these are called thoughts. That's why I say watch your thoughts, focus on the sound. All right, so catch yourself when that happens. When you start analyzing and when we start having an opinion of how things are during meditation, that is a thought. That's why watch it, focus back on the sound, or if you're doing breath meditation, focus back on your breath. I hope that makes sense, yeah? Christina, gratitude. 1, grateful to have handful friends who can understand me. Grateful for a beautiful yesterday and grateful for my inner peace. Wonderful, Christina. I'm glad to hear that you are experiencing inner peace. Congratulations. Peg, grateful to have a great companion, and to have an advice from a friend to eat Musang King durian. Okay, yes, it's Musang King season now. So I think they're selling it in Bentong already. I've not gone out to Bentong, yeah, so I'm not sure. But I heard that Musang King is back. Corinne, there were some thoughts but managed to focus back. Grateful for the time spent with my mom yesterday, a once-a-week visit. That's wonderful, Corinne. Lai Heng, grateful for the little children and the joys they bring. Grateful to hear the singing bowl, grateful for having the family I have. That's wonderful, Lai Heng. Kok Duan, gratitude, able to perform a simple memorial service, a memorial ceremony for my late father's 5th week of passing. Good weather. Thank you for that, Kok Duan. Hi Ek Ming, thank you for tuning in. We'll be grateful to have online reunion with my university friends from overseas. Okay. Dr. Hank, today feeling hot after started, both legs muscle not fully relaxed and sneezing 3 times in the midst. Not so smooth today, air in my room stopped already. Today, first time focused sound enter our heart. Does it make some difference to other people as well? Well, different people have different experiences. Yeah. The heart chakra is where a lot of emotions are kept there. And if we don't let go, that's why you feel very heavy-hearted. Yeah, and even when you're heartbroken, you actually feel the ache and pain at your heart, at the chest area. That's the heart chakra. So it's very beneficial to let all that negativity go, because it's just very, very heavy. And that is why if we have a lot of emotional baggage, you actually feel it here. Yeah, it's very tight. So learn to relax. When you do more of this meditation and you focus on the heart chakra, and letting the sound of love, kindness, and compassion enter, because these are antidotes to all the negativity here. Compassion is an antidote for all that negativity that's in your heart chakra. So allow that to enter and let the vibration vibrate into your heart chakra, and from there travel throughout your body. That will help you release. That will help you release all the negativities. If you have a singing bowl, that's why if you look at certain YouTube channels, when you're doing sound bathing meditation, you will lay on the floor and they'll put a singing bowl above your heart chakra and they will hit it. Okay, and that's where you allow the vibration. You feel that vibration on your skin where your chest is, and that actually even helps you further to release all that negative built up in your heart chakra. Okay, so that's why when Kechara Forest Retreat eventually opens up, I would like to do a sound bathing workshop with all of you so that all of you can physically be here in our beautiful retreat, and we'll do a lot of work over the weekend. All right, so do look out for that program once we are opened. Gratitude. Finally, I can understand what is the meaning of bodhicitta and shunyata is progressing. Okay, that's wonderful, Terence. Iman, Corinne posted the following question yesterday, which you have yet to answer. I cry easily, be it watching a sad scene in a drama, video, movie, or reading and hearing a sad news story. I somehow feel the sadness. Am I being just sensitive? Okay, I missed that. Thank you, Iman, for pointing that out. Am I being just sensitive? Yes, you are sensitive, but what's wrong with being sensitive? It's okay. Yeah? The sensitivity is because, again, remember I was saying about how when we watch movies or when we hear about sad stories, how it brings us to tears. And again, let's go deeper. Okay, go deeper. Why is it that you tear easily when you watch a sad movie or you hear of a sad story? Okay, and it's because we relate to it. It triggers something in us. That reminds us of certain sadness that we have in our system. That's why when we hear of people going through a lot of sadness, you feel it so much so that you tear. Okay, and there's a difference between tearing for someone who is going through, who is quote unquote a victim of circumstances, and you feel for that person, versus tearing for a person who is selfless. You hear of the person's selfless actions and how selfless the person, and you move to tears because of the selflessness. These are two different come from. It's a two different come from. One is because we ourselves, whether you consciously are aware of it or you're not, we ourselves always say, poor me. We always victimize ourselves. We are victims of our circumstances. Oh, I am hurt because this happened to me. I am very depressed because certain situations didn't happen or somebody hurt me. So it's a lot about external factors causing your pain. So you are a victim of your circumstance. And that is why when we watch movies or when we hear of stories that have a similar circumstance, where they are victims of their circumstances, we relate to it. And that is why it triggers us to tear. Okay? Is it beneficial for you? Does it benefit your psyche, or does it not? Deep down, it doesn't help you. Because deep down, it reinstates your belief that it's okay to be a victim of your circumstance. Okay, let me repeat. It reinstates that it's okay to be a victim of your circumstance. See, that arises from wrong perception. Again, situations, people are chaotic and disappointing. That's the law of nature. So when we choose to always react to it, it doesn't help us. We're not being real. We're just being idealistic. We're being idealistic. We always project situations to be of a certain way. That's our projection. It's not real. It's not real. So when our projections of our version of reality are not fulfilled, that's where we always blame. Oh, we're hurt. Oh, I'm disappointed. And whatever it is that we always do. This is a tough one, because we've been growing up. We have grown up, throughout our years to behave in this way. So now that I'm pointing it out, take a step back and think whether I make sense. And if I don't, well, you can ask more questions and I'll clarify them for you. So being sensitive, it's okay because why? Because your level of awareness is heightened. So you empathize with the person and the situation. All right? So, but you see, there's a flip side to a coin. So if you choose to perceive things as a victim of the circumstance, then it will not help you ultimately. But if you choose to be sensitive, all right, but it is to help you empower people because you can feel what they're going through. It helps you understand the situation better. It helps you understand the person better, and you can use that understanding to empower them and to focus on love and creation instead of focusing on fear, which results in being a victim of your circumstances. So when you empower them, then it becomes beneficial. Yeah. So being sensitive is fine. It's fine. Let's not suppress it. The more we meditate, the more sensitive we're going to be. All right, and that's a good news. That's very good news. Because why? Then you can become more and more aware of your surroundings. You become more aware of the people around you, and you can again offer your love to them in a way that is beneficial to them. So it's very, very good news. Okay, I hope that is clear for you, Iman and Corinne. And in yesterday's sharing, you said non-fear will arise when we understand and contemplate on the law of nature, and we need to take baby steps to practice. Can you explain on how do we practice to embrace the law of nature after we've understood and contemplated on the law of nature? Some of us may understand the law of nature, but may not have fully embraced it. Well, then ask yourself, Iman, why do you not fully embrace it? Just like the sun rises and it sets. Either you fight it and say and scream and yell and react, don't set, you know. The sun should always be shining bright. Can we not have a sunset? Because I want the sky to be bright all the time. So again, you either fight it, and no matter how we fight, the sun is going to set, or we just surrender to it and go with the flow. So the questions we have to ask our questions. Why do we choose not to embrace the law of nature? Why? Your answers are there. Your answers are there. So go deeper. Go deeper. Ultimately, you're afraid of something. It's a fear. It's an insecurity, because we've been operating in a certain way that we always project our reality, our version of reality. And now I'm saying, you know what? You're not being realistic. So that is a shock to your system. It's okay. Take baby steps. Baby steps in operating from non-attachment, non-fear. Operate from there and take baby steps. Every time when there's a win, it means every time when you operate from there, you succeed. Okay? Again, every choice we make, whether or not it leads to the destination we want or not, at least we know this doesn't work. So there's no failure. There's just, okay, more information. More information that this doesn't work at this time, this circumstance. Let me try another. So that's why I don't subscribe to us being a failure. You know how we always like to beat ourselves down and say, oh, you know, we failed, this, that. We're so good at beating ourselves down. So that has to change as well. Okay? So that's why I say focus on the intention. That helps us be more positive. That helps us have a state of mind that's positive, very focused, and before you know it, just like our meditation, our 20 minutes just become like seconds. And that's what happens. So that's why when we focus on the intentions, on the positive things in our lives that we want to achieve, all these negativities that drag us down and that eats into us, and it just drags the day, becomes, if you don't focus there and you focus on the positive things, you will get to your destination much faster, and it become effortless after a while. Okay, Yiman, I hope that makes sense. All right. Cochrane says, unconsciously I didn't realize I was analyzing and therefore didn't watch my thoughts and let go. This means I need to practice more. Yes, you're most welcome. Okay, so time is up. Today I was going to talk about Love as an Offering Part 5, but I don't think I have time already. So I will continue with that next Saturday. I'll be talking about loneliness and intimacy. Loneliness and intimacy, how we use intimacy as a remedy to our loneliness. And that is a false belief that we have. Okay, it's an exciting topic, which I'll share with you next Saturday. All right, so I think that's it for today. Thank you very much again for tuning in. All right, and if you like our session, do sponsor it, because there are costs to sustaining this. And today there are 2 sponsors. Let me read their names. Hold on. There are 2 sponsors for today's session. Where is it? Okay. It's Wan Ho Chun, and you dedicate it to Kechara to continue spreading more Dharma. Thank you very much. And Michelle Chan. Okay. Thank you very much for contributing to making our programs possible. So if you wish to do that, I think we do have a link right at the top that you just click on it, and it will lead you directly to a link whereby you can actually make a small contribution so that we can have more programs for you. All right, so have a great week ahead, and I'll see you next Saturday. Again, do share with your friends whom you think will benefit from our weekly sessions, because the entire motivation of all of these programs are to bring benefit to everyone, especially now when the world is going through this pandemic. All right, so I'll see you next weekend. Take care.